You've made the decision that you want to get out of debt and you just need a little bit of guidance, maybe some strategies and information on how to get started. Tonight we're going to talk about the debt snowball. Hello, this is Ronette with Freedom and Passive Income, and if this is your first time visiting, I would love for you to subscribe and hit the notification bell, and that way you will get the latest tips, strategies, and information to support your desire to dream, believe, and achieve freedom and passive income. And the purpose of my channel is so that I can provide information to you to help you with all of your personal finance challenges and all of your personal finance goals. And so that includes getting out of debt, managing your personal finances, and even starting a small home-based business. And so that's the purpose of this channel. So today we're going to talk specifically about a specific approach that I think is pretty effective with getting out of debt. It is called the debt snowball, and it's an approach that's been made popular by Dave Ramsey. When you take the approach of using the debt snowball, what you're going to do is you're going to list all of your accounts in order by the amount of the balance. And so what you'll do is you will start with the account that has the smallest balance, and then you will increase as you go down. And so you may have a credit card with a balance of, let's say, $1,000. You may have a student loan with a balance of $5,000. You may have an auto loan with a balance of $10,000. And so what you will do is you will list them in order of the amounts. And then with the debt snowball, the way that you do it is you attack the account with the smallest balance first. And why would you do this? And this is regardless of the interest rate. You do this because when you pay off an account that's smaller, but you pay it off, then it keeps you encouraged and it keeps you motivated to pay off the next account. And so it's a mental thing. It's a psychological advantage, I guess you would say, in terms of comparing this with other approaches. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a spreadsheet that's going to give you an example of how you would do this and how it would work out. And then that way you have a visual for how you can get it started with your own debt snowball. So I wanted to go ahead and go over with you guys how the debt snowball works. I'm going to come up with some figures, and what I thought I would do is look up the average debt per household, just so that I can use some realistic numbers for you, and then that way you can get a good idea about how this would apply to your personal situation. So we're going to look up the average debt per household for 2019 and see what we come up with. So it says the average credit card debt was $8,500, and I'm wondering if it's going to give, let's see here, it's credit card debt. I wanted to see if they had anything about a vehicle, because I know, let's just go item by item. So we're just going to put, I'm going to create some headings here. So we will do balance. And then we will do monthly payment. And let me get these some type of order here. I don't want to replace it. So format, auto fit column width. And then we are going to put credit cards. And let's just use some round numbers. Let's just put the $10,000. And I'm going to guess that the monthly payment is probably not going to be very high. It depends upon what your interest rate is. So let's say your monthly payment is, I don't know, let's say $200 per month. And then I've got to find an auto loan, because I know a lot of people have auto loans. And then student loans. maybe have a signature loan. And you also have, some people have mortgages, and you can incorporate your mortgage into this also, but most people pretty much stop at their normal monthly bills right around here. So let me fix this column so that I'm gonna bold this just so I can just differentiate between what I have, what we're working with here. And then I'm gonna auto fit this again. Okay. And let's say your auto loan is, let's say that's $10,000 also. And your auto loan, you're probably gonna, because with credit cards, you know, you're typically not spending a lot towards the principal, whereas with an auto loan, this is an installment loan where you're making monthly payments every month, and then with the anticipation that at the end of that term the loan will be paid off. So your monthly payment will incorporate more of the principal buy down on the loan than it would for a credit card. So I'm going to put $350 a month for here. And then let's say you have about, I don't know, let's say $15,000 in student loans. And I'm just trying to remember, I haven't had a student loan in a while. Let me see what it gives us an average. Let's say average student loan debt payment. Let's see here. Well, let's use a calculator. See what happens if we use a calculator. Oh, it's 28,400. I need to change that figure. All right, hold on. Let me get this up. My system's a little slow. But so let's put 29,000. I think it's 28, 29. Let's just say 29,000. 29,000 in student loans. And so they're saying that the payment, if you have an average payment of 28,400, let's put that, and then your monthly payment is going to be $297. 28,400. Okay, 28,400. Monthly payment is going to be $297. Let's say you have a signature loan of about $5,000, and a signature loan is just where, you know, you could get a loan just based off of your credit history, and that loan can be used for whatever purpose you decided to. And you know, you get a loan from the bank or a credit union, or sometimes you can get the you can go to the lending centers and you can get a signature loan. So with the signature loan, let's just say your payment is about $100 a month. Okay. And, you know, let's take out the mortgage, because most people aren't going to be doing this to pay their mortgage, and I don't want to confuse things any more than what they have to be. So let's just take this out. And then I'm going to total up everything. That's about $53,000 worth of debt. And then we're going to total up the monthly payments too. Okay, so you're looking at monthly payments of $947. So you got $947 going out every month towards all of your debt. And we want to use the debt snowball as a strategy to get started. And I will probably do another video that will show how this would all be executed with the debt avalanche. And with the debt avalanche, what you're doing is you're trying to be more efficient in terms of how you pay off your debt in terms of the interest rate. And so you would start paying off the credit card with the highest interest rate. Whereas with the debt snowball, which is what we're doing tonight, you are going to start with the loan that has the lowest balance, and that's more of a mental psychological approach to it, and I think that's a good approach to get started, because if you're not a analytical person, and if you're really not much of a numbers person anyway, it's probably going to be a little bit more difficult to stay motivated if you're trying to pay off a larger balance that's going to take you longer than if you go ahead and pay off a smaller balance that you can pay off quicker, and then it keeps you motivated to keep going. And this is all psychological anyway. Our choices to purchase things with credits and loans is all a psychological, it's just a manifestation of our psychological or our mental thought process anyway. And so I think this is a good way to, if you're not a numbers person, you're not really a money or financial person, and you really need something to help jumpstart your motivation, I think this is the best thing to do. So now what we need to do is we need to put these in order of the balance that is the smallest. So let me see if I can do this. I'm going to see if I can sort this, sort smallest to largest. See if this will work the way I'm hoping it will work. Yep, it worked exactly the way I thought it would. So what you can see here, so we have our credit card balance. That's $5,000, 2 loans, an auto loan and a student loan. No, that's not right. This should be $28,400. Maybe that didn't work. Let's just do this. And I had a signature loan of, this is totally backwards. Hold on. Bear with me. Hold on. I thought I had done it the way I wanted it to turn out. Okay, so I had credit cards and auto loans, student signature loans. Yeah, this is not going to, I will just do it manually. And I mean, I could probably try to figure this thing out, but I don't want to take up too much time, so let's just do this. Hold on. Let's see here. It's going to do it like this. And do it like this. And put a signature on up here. That way they're all in order by balance. Okay. And I don't know what this is. It has an arrow. See if this updates it. Yeah, it's 53,000. And this should be 947. Okay, we're good. All right. So as you can see, we have our student loan is first, and we have the credit cards, the auto loans, and the student loans. And everything is totaling $947 a month. So what we want to do is we want to start paying this down. Of course, the very first loan that you will go after will be your signature loan. And what you will want to do is you will want to, do whatever you have to do in terms of you get a little extra side job or garage sale or something, but you will want to attack the signature loan first that has a $100 payment. So let's say you're able to add, I don't know, let's say that you can add $200 or $300 per month towards this with some little side hustle that you have. And so you have $100 here. And let's say you get this paid off. I'm not going to go into, because this video will be a lot longer. I'm trying to keep it at a decent time, but I'm not going to explain how you've gone about paying this off. But let's just say that, somehow, whether you've tapped into savings or whether you've got a little side hustle or whatever, you've been able to pay off that $5,000 loan. Well, then what you will do is so then this will be, I'm going to say month 1 of, after payoff of first So this is your initial monthly payment, and then this is going to be the next month that it will be after you've paid this off. So, and we're just only going to talk about your monthly payments. We're not going to go into the balance just yet. Matter of fact, let me do this. Insert, 1 minute. I'm going to do insert column. Okay. So let's see here. We'll do new balances. Actually, I think I will go ahead and go over that, and then that way we're keeping a running total. Okay, so 1 month after you pay off off of this first loan, your new balance is going to be 0 for your signature loan. You will not be making a payment on that signature loan, but on this credit card, you're going to have a balance of $10,000, and your monthly payment is going to be 100 plus 200. See that? So then you put $300 per month here, and then what you will do is you will apply this $300 payment to the $10,000 balance, and then you will continue to pay $300 a month until this $10,000 is paid off. So now we're going to, so then after you've paid this off, we're going to go to month after payoff of second loan. Whoops. I'm just going to put second loan. I'm not going to, I'm going to assume that you know that we're talking about the first month after you have paid off the second loan. So do it this way. Okay, so now in terms of, let me see, we're going to have a new balance. And let's bring these in a little bit. Okay, so now that then you pay, $300 a month until this $10,000 is paid off. Now, after this is paid off, your new balances are going to be just the $10,000. Matter of fact, let me put these in here, all these in here, so that we can stay consistent, because this is going to be $350. This is going to be $28,400. $297. Okay. And then we'll do this. We will differentiate these with some colors here. And that way everything doesn't look the same. Let's do green. Okay. All right. So now this is everything after we had, this is what our situation looks like after we have paid off this loan right here. Okay. So you have your 10,000 credit cards, 10,000 auto loan, 28,400 student loans, and you're paying $300 per month on your credit cards, $350 per month on the auto loan, and $297 on the student loan. So now we're going to look at what your balances are going to be and what your monthly payments will be after you pay off the credit cards. So after you pay off the credit cards, you can have a 0 balance for your signature loan, 0 balance for your credit cards. You're going to have your auto loan of $10,000 per month. You're going to have your student loan of $28,400 per month. Now, so we don't have these two accounts anymore. Let me move this over. We don't have these two accounts anymore. All we have is the auto loan and the student loan. And so what we're going to do with this $300 is we're going to add it to the $350 that we were spending on the auto loan. So now we have $650 we're going to apply to this auto loan. So we will be paying $650 towards the auto loan every month until it's paid off, and you're going to continue to pay your $297 every month towards your student loan until it's paid off. Then we're going to go to, I'm going to open up, copy a couple more columns here. So now new balance after, let's say, third loan is paid off. And how did I do that? Okay, let me clean this up a little bit. All right, so let's give this a color. Let's make this, I don't know, let's make this red. Okay, let me call this red. So now you've paid off your auto loan because you've been paying $650 a month until it's paid off. So now you've paid off your signature loan. Oops. You've paid off your credit cards. You've paid off your auto loan, and now you're at your student loan, and you still owe. And your balances, mind you, I'm not taking into account that you have paid off some of these balances with the principal payments that were included within your monthly payment. I'm not factoring that in. So after all this time, your student loan will probably be a lot less than $28,400. But just to keep everything simple, we're just gonna pretend that you didn't pay down the principal at all. You still have a balance of $28,400. And so put that here. So now, just like what we did, with all of the rest of these, we're going to take these two figures, we're going to add them together. You have $947, and so you will apply the $947 to the $28,400 until you have that paid off. And so I just hope that this was a good visual for you to see that it can be very motivating to pay your loans off this way, and especially if you have a lot of the little smaller balances, a lot of the like department store cards and stuff like that. You can knock those out real quick, and it'll give you some momentum to keep going, to continue to pay these things off. So you might be saying, okay, Ronette, well, the reason why I'm in all of this debt in the first place is because I have a cash flow issue. And so you've been, using credit cards to, meet your monthly budget, and you're like, okay, well, where do I get the money to even start? Well, like I explained before, you can do a few things. You can, have a garage sale, sell some things on eBay, or cut down on your budget, groceries, that type of thing. Or if you check the link below, there is a way that you can automatically and instantly increase your paycheck, and then you could take those extra funds and you could start this debt snowball, which I would highly recommend. If you're in a lot of debt, if you want to become financially fit, that's one of the first things that you need to do after your emergency fund. Now, I personally feel like you should start your emergency fund before you start paying off debt. That's something that Dave Ramsey recommends, and it's just so that you have that cushion for when life happens, and that way you're not totally sabotaging your plan to get out of debt because something happened and then you had to stop. And remember, we talked about the whole mindset thing. You want to stay motivated with everything that you're doing. And so if you don't have an emergency fund and then you have to stop paying off your debt, then it could just make you feel like you haven't accomplished your goals, and so it's really a lot more difficult to get started again. So what I would suggest is, go ahead and look in the description below and check out how you can increase your paycheck, and then you can take those extra funds, make sure you get your emergency fund in place, and then apply it to this debt snowball. And like I said, sometime in the future I will do a video on the debt avalanche in case that's something that you might be interested in. But if you've never tried to pay off your debt and you want an organized way to do it, and you want something that's gonna give you the incentive to keep going, I think that this is the better route to take. So that's all I have for tonight. I hope this video was not too long. I just wanted to give you a visual of how this could work out. And if you haven't done so already, again, I would encourage you to subscribe, hit the notification bell, and in that way you will always get a notification whenever I send out another video. And if this is something that was helpful to you, if you can like and share it, I would greatly appreciate that also. Anyway, all the best to your success, and I will see you in the next video.